We're going to go through a banded shoulder internal rotation eccentric in the sleeper position. So what I've done is I've attached a band to the bottom of the post, and I'm going to go onto my side. Now, as I sit on my side, I want to sit back a little bit. I can bend the knees a bit, but I want to have a bit of workspace all around here now. So in terms of setting up, you've got quite a few variables you can play with. Okay, generally the sort of sleeper position will be elbow around shoulder height, but you can work in different angles. So you could be working here, further down, further up. You could even be very specific in terms of how you angle yourself against the band to change how the band is pulling you eccentrically into internal rotation. So to give you an example of how I do the exercise, okay, is first off is I'll set myself up where I want my elbow to be, and then from here I will take the band with the other hand and feed it. So I'll bring my arm into this position, and then I'll slowly release tension on the band and then slowly control the eccentric. So this is an exercise in which you can control the intensity by how much tension you take from the band. Okay, so I can move further back to create more tension. And you can get very specific, like I said, in terms of where exactly you're placing your arm to perform this exercise. So I could be, for example, a bit further up here and then doing exactly the same thing. I could explore, lower the elbow down a bit more, and then work from here. Other variables you can explore is how you're holding the band, in what position you have your elbow, so maybe going from neutral to pronated or even supinated. That will also change. So if I was to, for example, be pronated and then I do the same thing, it will create a different emphasis on how it's loading my shoulder joint as I'm loading it eccentrically. The same, if I was to go supinated, this will feel very different in terms of how it loads my shoulder joint. So feel free to explore all the variables with this particular setup.